Hi everyone, in this video we are going to solve O-Levels Mathematics Paper 1 in a session May-June 2022 Paper 1-1. So let's begin with the first question. In question number 1, A part, write down the value of 5 in the number. Okay, so here we have 5. So the value of 5 is basically 50,000. Right. In B part, the crowd at a sports event is exactly 35,687. Write this number correct to the nearest 10. Okay, the digit at the 10th place is 8. So we need to round this 8. So it would be 3, 5, 6. So when you round 8, the next digit is 7 and 7 is more than 5. So we add 1 in 8, it would be 9 and replacing the 7 with 0. So 35,690. Okay. Question number 2, in A part, write down the number of lines of symmetry of this diagram. So as you can see, this diagram has only one line of symmetry, the vertical one. So both the sides are same. So it has only one line of symmetry, and that is a vertical line. Now for the B part, write down the order of rotational symmetry of this diagram. So the order of rotational symmetry is basically when we rotate the shape about 360 degree, it must stay the same. So if we take this as a reference point and rotate it to 360 degree, we have one order of symmetry, and again we have two order of symmetry this for this shape. Question number 3, the table shows the average monthly temperature in degree Celsius in this place. Okay, now for A part, find the difference between the highest and lowest of these temperature. So first we need to find the highest temperature is the positive one, which is 20, and the lowest temperature are the negative, that is minus 12. So let me find the difference. The highest is 20 minus the lowest is minus 12. So that is equals to 20 plus 12, and 20 plus 12 is 32 degrees Celsius. Right. In February, the average temperature in this place is 37 degree below than that of this. Find the average temperature in this in February. Okay, so for this place, in February the temperature is negative 8, and for this we have 37 degree below. So what we have to do, if it is 37 degree below as compared to this, so we can do minus 8 and negative 37 degree because it is below, so minus 37. So 37, when we add 8 with 37, we have let me do it, 37 plus 8, so 7 plus 8 is 15, and 3 plus 1 is 4, so we have 45 degree. Right. Now question number 4, two cubes have a total volume of 152 centimeter cube. Okay, so we know that the volume of cube is basically equals to the side cube, side times side times side, because cube has all the three sides are same. So volume of a cube is side cubes. Two cubes have a total volume of 152. So we have two cubes. It means that for volume of cube 1 plus volume of cube 2, and the total volume is 152. Right. One cube has an edge of length 5 centimeter. Okay, so one cube is of 5 centimeter, and we don't know for the other. Let's say the other is x. So it's x cube is the formula for the volume. For the second, it's 5. The length is 5. So 5 cube, that is equals to 152. Now for A part, calculate the length of the edge of the other cube. So that's easy. So we have x cube would be equals to 152. Subtract 5 cube is 5 times 5 times 5, that is 125. And let's simplify. 152 subtract 125. So we have 4 over here and 12. So 12 minus 5 is equals to 7. 4 minus 2 is 2 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So x cube is equals to 27, and for x we have cube root of 27 is 3. So that is 3 centimeter. So it means one cube has an edge of length 5 centimeter and the other has an edge of length 3 centimeter. Now for B part, work out the total length of all the edges of the larger cube. So we have two cubes, one with length 5 centimeter, other with 3 centimeter. So for the larger cube, it means the length of the larger cube is 5 centimeter. Right, we need to find the total length of all the edges of the larger cube. Okay, so first we know that the number of edges in cube. So cube has total 12 edges. Okay, and to find the total length of all edges of the larger cube, we have to do 12 times 5, that is equals to 60 centimeter. Right. Question number 5. The diagram shows the net of a solid drawn on a 1 centimeter grid. Okay, now name the solid formed by this net and describe fully the dimensions of the solid. Name of the solid. Okay, so as you can see, we have circles, and this, so when we this is a net diagram. So when we close it, it is basically a cylinder, right? So name of this solid is cylinder, right? And we need to find the dimensions. So for cylinder, we have a radius of a cylinder, and we have the height of a cylinder. So these two dimensions we used for the cylinder. So let me find out the radius. So 1, 2, 3. So 3 centimeter is a diameter. So half of a diameter is the radius. So that is basically 1.5 centimeter. And let me find the height. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 centimeter is the height. Or you can say the length of a cylinder. Question number 6 in A part. A prime number between 10 and 15. So between 10 and 15 we have 11. 11 is a prime number, yes. 12 is not a prime number. 13 is a prime number, or 13. 14 is not a prime number, and yes. Now for the B, an irrational number between 10 and 15. Okay, so whenever we need to find an irrational number between two numbers, we just need to do the product of the number and taking a square root. So basically square root of 10 times 15 is an irrational number. So square root of 10 times 15 is just square root of 150. That is an irrational number, right? Now question number 7, 20 students were asked how many pets they owned. So total number of students are 20. Keep in mind the responses are shown in the table, number of pets and the frequency. Now for A part, find the median number of pets. So median is basically half of the value, right? So median is half of 20. So that is equals to the 10th value we need to find. Okay, so let's start with the first one. 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. So it comes, the 10 comes in this class. So the number of pets are 1. So the median is 1. Now for the B part, calculate the mean number of pets. Okay, so mean is basically equals to sum of fx divides total. And total number of students are 20 we have given, right? So f and x, this is a frequency, and x is, let's say, the number of pets, right? So let's do it. So fx is 3 times 0 plus 8 times 1 plus 3 times 2 plus 4 times 3 plus 4 times 0 plus 5 times 2. This is going to divide with the total number of students that are 20. Okay, so 3 times 0 is just 0, 8 times 1 is 8, 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 0 is 0, 5 times 2 is 10, and then dividing by 20. Yes. So let me add the numbers. So we have 8 plus 6. So 6 plus 8 is 14. So that is equals to 14 plus 12 divides 20. So 6 plus 8 is 14, and then plus 12, and then plus 10 as well. So let me do 10, 12, 14. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So we have 36. So 36 divides 20. So we have 2 times 1 is 2 and 0, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 8 is 16. So now we have 18 over 10, and that is equals to 1.8. Right, so the mean is 1.8. Question number 8, in A part, we have our fractions and we need to subtract. So first we need to make the denominator same. The denominator is 3 and 5. So we can do 2 by 3 is going to multiply by 5 minus 3 by 5 is going to multiply by 3. To make the denominator same, 2 times 5 is 10 over 3 times 5 is 15. Minus 3 times 3 is 9 over 5 times 3 is 15. So now the denominator is same, just subtract the numerator. 10 minus 9 is 1 out of 15. Now for the B part, we need to do the division. So whenever we have a division question, so basically we need to reverse the division sign into multiplication. So 3 by 5, and this division is converted to multiplication and doing the reciprocal of second fraction, that is 3 by 2. 2 by 3 change to 3 by 2. So now 3 times 3 is 9 over 5 times 2 is 10. So 9 out of 10. Question number 9, write these lengths in order of size starting with the smallest. So as you can see, we have given the lengths in centimeter, millimeters, kilometer, and meter from smallest to larger. So first we need to keep all the lengths to 1 unit. We need to make the unit same. So this is up to you. I would like to keep all of them in centimeter, right? So the first stays the same, that is 32,000 centimeters, right? Okay, now for the second we have millimeter. So we need to find the relation between centimeters and the millimeter. Okay, so we know that 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeter, right? And 1 over 10 centimeter would be equals to 1 millimeter. Okay, now we have given 3,300 millimeter. So this is 3,300 millimeter is equals to 3,300 over 10 centimeter. So that would be equals to 0 is cancelled with the 0, 330 centimeter. This is for the second one. Now for kilometer. So kilometer is basically 1 kilometer is equals to 100,000 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Yes. Okay, that is equals to 1 kilometer. Now we need to find 3.1 kilometer. So 3.1 kilometer is 3.1 is going to multiply with 100,000. So that is 310,000 with 4 zeros because we have one decimal. So we cancel the 1 0. Okay, this is in terms of centimeter. Now the last is in terms of meters. And the relation between meters and centimeter is 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeter, right? And we have 34 meters. We need to convert it into centimeter. That is 3,400 centimeters. Now you can see all the lengths are in terms of centimeters, right? Now we need to arrange them from smaller to larger. So first we have for centimeter we have 32,000, 330, and this 31 and this. So the smaller one is this. This is a smaller one, and that is basically equivalent to 3300 millimeter. Okay, now the next one is 3400 centimeter, and that is 34 meters. And this next one is this 32,000 centimeter, and the bigger is 3.1 kilometer. So we have arranged all the lengths. Question number 10. The table below shows the monthly rent for 9 apartments and the distance of these apartments from the city center. Distance from the city center in terms of kilometer and the monthly rent in terms of dollar. Okay. Now we have a graph as well. Now for A part, complete the scatter diagram. The first 4 points have been plotted for you. Okay, the 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to complete the rest. So the next is when the distance from the city center in terms of kilometer, this is the x coordinate, and the monthly rent is represented by the y coordinate. So when x value is 2, the y value is 480. So for 2.0 we have 480. So this is 2.0, and for we have 400, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. This is the next point. Yes. Now 4.3, 270. 4.3, 4.1, 2, and 3. So this is 4.3, 270. So this is 200 and 250, 60, and 70. This is 270. The next is 2.3, 390. So 2.3 is 1, 2, 3, and 390. 390 is 1 unit below 400. Yes. Now for the next we have 3.0, 360. So this is just 3. That is 350 and then 360. This point. Okay, the last is for 1.0 we have 530. 1.0, 530. So for 1 we have 530. That is 5, 10, 20, and 30 at the top. This is 530. Yes, so we have completed the scattered diagram. Now for the B part, what type of correlation is shown on the scattered diagram? So whether it is a positive or a negative. So as you can see, when the monthly rent increases, the distance from the city center is going to decrease. So it is a negative correlation. So we can say negative. Right. Now for C part, on the scatter diagram, draw a line of best fit. So let's do it. So the line of best fit is basically a line that passes through as many points as we can. So this is up to you. So if I can draw this line, this is going to be my line of best fit. Yes. Okay, and for D, part D, use your line of best fit to estimate the monthly rent for an apartment which is 4 kilometers from the city center. 4 kilometers from the city center. Okay, so for 4 kilometers, we need to check this. Here it is a 4 kilometers, and we need to find the monthly rent is basically $200 approximately. Yes, you have $200. So we can say for 400 according to our line of best fit. Sorry, this is $200. Yes, for 4 kilometers. It can be different for your case. It depends on the line of best fit. Question number 11, in A part, 100 adults were asked to color of their car. The results are shown in the table. So the total number of adults, keep in mind, are 100, right? So the color of car and the frequency we have given, write down the relative frequency that one of these car is blue. So relative frequency. So the formula for the relative frequency is basically equals to frequency divides total. So for blue, the frequency for blue is 23 and divide by the total are 100. So 23 out of 100 is the answer. right? Now for part B, a different group of 1,200 adults were asked the color of their car. Now the adults are 1,200, right? The relative frequency of one of these adults owning a white car is 0.3. That is a relative frequency. Find the number of the adults who own a white car. Basically, we need number of adults, or basically we need to find the frequency, right? Again, we are using the same formula, that the relative frequency is equals to frequency divides total. So in this case we have we have given that the relative frequency is 0.3. This is equals to frequency that we are going to find, and the total adults are 1,200, right? So from here we have the frequency, that is 1,200 is going to multiply by 0.3. So that is equals to, let me do, so if we have moved the decimal point 1 unit to the right, we can cancel 1 0. So the frequency is 120 times 3. So 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, and 0. So that is 360. So the number of adults who own a white car are 360. Now question number 12. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of. Okay, so let me write all the numbers to one significant figure. So we have 0.2. So this 2, we need to change this 2 to one significant figure. The next digit is 8, is more than 5. So we add 1 in this 2. So that would be equals to 0.3 times. We have 3, 7.4. So 3 is going to change, and we have 7. So add 1 in 3, that would be 40. Over 77.8. So this 7 is going to change. The next is 7. So add 1 in 7, that would be 80. Right. Okay, so for the next step, we have to move this decimal point 1 unit to the right, and we cancel the 0. So that is basically equals to 3 times 4 over 80. Right. So 3 times 4 is equals to 12 divides 80. So we need to simplify what is 12 divides 80. So let's do the division. 80 is outside and 12 is inside. So 80 times 1 is 80. So we have a decimal, 0 decimal, and 0 and decimal. 120. So 80 times 1 is 80, and 80 times 2 is 80 times 1. Yes. We can take 80 times 1 is 80. We have, so from 120, subtract 80, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. So this is 40. 0, another 0 down. And we know that 8 times 5 is 40 and 0. So for 5, we have 400. Yes. So the answer is 0.15. Question number 13 in A part, expand and simplify. Okay, so for the first, we need to expand first and then simplify. So x is going to multiply with x minus 4 first, and then positive 3 is going to multiply with x minus 4, right? So this is x into x minus 4, and then positive 3 into x minus 4. Right, and we have x square, and then we have minus 4x plus 3x, and then minus 12. So for further simplification, x square minus x minus 12. So that is the simplified form, x square minus x minus 12. Now for the second part, we need to expand. So 5 is going to multiply with x plus 2, and then negative 2 is going to multiply with a bracket. So here we have 5x, and 5 times 2 is 10. Minus 2 times 2 is 4x, and minus times minus would be plus. 2 times 1 is 2. So we have 5 minus 4 is just x, and 10 plus 2 is 12. So the answer is x plus 12. Right. Now for the B part, write as a single fraction in its simplest form. Okay, so as a single fraction in its simplest form. So again, we have two fractions, and we need to add the two fractions. We can add the two fractions when the denominators are same. We have 9 and 3. So the common denominator is 9. So we need to multiply this fraction by 3. So 3 times 4 is 12b over 3 times 3 is 9 plus 5b over 9. So 9, the denominator is same. Just add the numerator. 12 plus 5 is 17. So we have 17b over 9. Question number 14 in A part, write this number in standard form. Okay, so we need to move this decimal point to the right side. So let's see, we move 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 8.63 times 10 power negative 4. Why it is negative? Because we moved 4 places to the right side. So when we are moving to the right, we are moving back. So we have to do a negative exponent, right? Now for the B part, the table below shows the approximate area of some deserts. So we have a deserts and the areas in kilometers. So for the first part, write down the number of name of the desert with the largest area. Okay, so to find the largest one, we need to make their exponents same. So we have exponent 7, 6, 6, 5, and 6. So let me convert all of them to 6 because 3 of them are already in 6. So if I convert this in terms of 6, so we have 7. So as we know, when we move to the right side, it becomes 1 less. So 14 times 10 power 6. And for this we need to add, so move to the to the left, yes, 0.90 times 10 power 6, right? So as you can see, all of them are in terms of 10 power 6, right? Now we just need to check these and find the largest one. So this is 14, 2.3, 1.3, 0.09, and 9.0. So the largest one is 14, that is Antarctica. Right, Antarctica. Now for second part, calculate the total number of area for the Arabian and Kalahari Desert. Give your answer in the standard form. So the total area for 2 deserts. So Arabian. Okay, so the total we need to add 2.3 times 10 exponent 6 and adding with this. So we just keep 0.09 times 10 exponent 6. So both the exponents are same. So we can add 2.3 plus 0.90 times 10 exponent 6. So let me add it. So we have 2.30 or 0.90. So that is just 0. 9 plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 and 2. And here we have 3. So this is 3.2 times 10 exponent 6. That is the total area in terms of kilometer square. 3.2 times 10 exponent 6 kilometer square. Question number 15 in A part, we need to evaluate this. This is an exponent question and it is in terms of division. So if I can write as 7 exponent negative 3 divides 7 exponent negative 4. When the exponent is in division, so the denominator exponent is moved to the numerator with a positive exponent. Yes. So this is 7 exponent negative 3 and this shift would be positive 4. So that is just 7 exponent 1 or just 7. Right. Now for the B part, find the value of k when 3 exponent 6 exponent k is 3 scale. Okay, so bases are same, 3 and 3. We can just simplify the exponent. So 6k is basically equals to 2 and k would be equals to 2 out of 6. That is 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6. So the k value is 1 by 3. Right. Now for part C, simplify this expression. Give your answer in the form of 2 exponent a times 3 exponent b times 5 exponent c. So that's pretty easy. So we have a square as well, right? So 3 is outside. We have 2 square whole square times 3 cube square times 5 power 4 and square. So I just split the square on all the 3 terms, right? Okay, and we have again 3's outside. 2 exponent 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 exponent 3 times 2 is 6 times 5 exponent 4 times 2 is 8. And we have 3 over here, so 3 just multiplying with this 3, its exponent is 1, or 1 plus 6 would be 7. So we have 2 exponent 4 times 3 exponent 7 times 5 exponent 8. So A, B, C are 8, 4, 7, 8. Question number 16, we have given a vector P that is 2, 3 and a vector Q that is negative 3, 2. For A part, on the unit grid below, draw and label vector P. So vector P is 2, 3. So this 2 is always the horizontal one, the right or left. And the second is always the vertical one, up or down. So since 2 is positive, so we need to move 2 units to the right. 3 is positive, 3 units up. Right, so you need to mention a reference point. So for this, first we need to fix the reference point. So let me fix this as a reference point, and then we need to move 2 units to the right, 1 and then 2, and then 3 units up, 1, 2, 3. So this point. So we have a vector P and we need to indicate the direction as well. So this is a vector P. Right, now for part B, on the unit grid below, draw and label vector 2q. So we have a q that is negative 3, 2. So let me multiply it by 2. So first we need to find what is 2q. That is 2 times negative 3 and 2. So 2 times 3 is minus 6 and 2 times 2 is 4. It means 6 units to the left and 4 units up. Right, so again we need to fix a reference point. So let me fix this as a reference point, right? And now move 6 units to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 units up, 1, 2, 3, 4, this point. So here is a vector 2q, this direction. Part C, on the unit grid below, draw and label vector P minus Q. So we have P and we have Q. So let me find P minus Q. So 2 minus minus 3, that is 2 plus 3, that is equals to 5. And 3 minus 2 is just 1. So means 5 units to the right and 1 unit up, right? Okay, so again we need to fix a reference point. So this is going to be the reference point, 5 units to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 unit up. So this is P minus Q in this direction. P minus Q, right? Now for question number 17, the scale of a map is 2 centimeter equals to 1 kilometer. So we have 2 centimeter is basically equals to 1 kilometer according to the given scale. The area of wood on the map is 6 centimeters square. Calculate the actual area of the wood in kilometers square. So since area is in terms of square, so we need to do squaring on both sides. So squaring on both sides, we have 4 centimeter square is 1 kilometer square, and if we find 1 centimeter square is 1 out of 4 kilometer square. Yes, now for what is 6 centimeter square, so 1 centimeter square is this much. So for 6 centimeter square, that is equals to 6 by 4 kilometer square. And we can do 6 by 4 as 6 by 4 is 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 2 is 4 kilometers square, or 3 by 2 is basically 1.5. So 1.5 kilometers square, or you can keep it as a fraction 3 by 2. Question number 18, in A part, in the Venn diagram, shade the region represented by P intersection Q complement. Okay, so this is the P and its intersection with Q complement, the region that is outside of Q. So let me show you the shaded region is going to be this, not Q, just the P, but Q is not included. So this whole is the shaded region. Right, Now for B part, a club has 32 members. So keep in mind the total members are 32. 14 of the members are male and 14 of the members are female and 18 of the members are male, right? Out of 32, so the total is basically made of male plus female. The total is 32, males are 18 and the females are 14. Right. 6 of the females have black hairs. Sorry, 5. And 6 of the males have black hairs. Right. So this is basically equals to the member of club. F is for female and B is the members with the black hairs. Right. Now complete the Venn diagram to show this information. So first we need to do F is for female and B is members with the black hair. So females with the black hair. How many females are with the black hair? 5 of the females have black hairs. So we need to put 5 in the intersection. And the total females are 14. So 14 subtract 5. We will get the rest. So 9. So 9 plus 5 is equals to 14. So this is completed. Now for the black, they said members with the black hair. So we used 5 for females and 6 of the males have black hairs. So the black is also completed with the female black hairs and the male black hairs, right? Okay, now we need to add 9 plus 5 plus 6. So 9 plus 5 plus 6. What is 9 plus 5 plus 6? So that is equals to 20. Yes, 9 plus 5 plus 6 equals to 20. And the total are 32. So from 20, we have 12 are left. So 12 is outside. So that is the Venn diagram. Question number 19. B, D, E, F, and G. B, D, E, F, and G are the points on the circumference of a circle center O. AC is tangent to the circle at B. A to C is tangent to the circle at point B. Angle DFG. So we have D, F, and G. That is 75 degree. Okay. And the angle ABG. We have ABG is 48 degree. Now for A part, find the angle DEG. DEG. Okay. So as you can see, the angle DFG is 75. So the angle DEG is also 75 because this angle both have a same segment. So DG, DEG, DFG. So D and G, they have a same segment. So that is also equals to 75 degree. Right. Now for B part, find angle DOG. Okay, so where is DOG? DOG, this angle. So as you can see, we have DFG and DOG. Right? So this is the angle at the circumference. So the angle at the center is 2 times of angle at the circumference. So that is equals to 2 times of 75, right? So we have 75 times 2. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 7 is 14 and 15. So that angle is 150 degree. Right. Now for C part, find angle DBC. DBC. We have D, B, and C. This angle we need to find. Okay. So that's pretty easy. So if I consider for this, let me consider this quadrilateral that is inside of the circle, the quadrilateral B, D, F, G. Right. So consider the quadrilateral. We have B, D, F, and G, and we know that the opposite angle of quadrilateral sum up to 180. So angle F and this angle B are the opposite angles. When we add them up, that is 180 supplementary angle. 75 degree plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Right. So let me find angle B. So angle B is 180 subtract 75. Okay, so from 180, if we take away 75, that is equals to 105, 105 degree. So this angle is 105 degree, Right. Okay, now that is a first step. Now for the second step, as you can see, we know that AC is a tangent and it is a straight line, and this complete straight line is equals to 180, right? And this 180 is a sum of 48, 105, and sum this missing angle. Right. So how can we find this missing angle? So for AC, that is 48 degree plus 105 degree plus this angle DBC, that is equals to 180 because it is a straight line, right? So first we need to add 105 and 48. 105 and 48. So we have 8 plus 5, that is equals to 13, 1 and 3. 4 plus 1 is 5 and 1. So we have DBC is 180, subtract 153. Right. So let's do 180 minus 153. Let me do here. So 180 minus 153, we have 7 and 10. 10 minus 3 is 7, and 7 minus 5 is 2, and then 0. So that is 27 degrees. Question number 20, we have given the function f of x. In a part, find f of 3. So for f of 3, just substitute x is equals to 3 in f of x, right? So we have 6 times 3 plus 2 divides 5. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 2 divides 5. That is 20 divides 5. And 5 times 4 is 20. So f of 3 is equals to 4. Right? Now for part B, find f inverse of x. So for f inverse of x, first we need to put y equals to f of x, right? So we can say y equals to the function f of x, that is 6x plus 2 divides 5. That is the first step. Now in the second step, we need to switch the variables. Now this y is changed with x, and this x is going to change with y. Divides 5, and then next step we need to just solve for y. So cross multiplication, 5x equals to 6y plus 2. When we're solving for y, we have 5x minus 2 equals to 6y, and the value for y is equals to 5x minus 2 divided 6. That new value for y is f inverse of x. 5x minus 2 divides 6. Yes. Question number 21. Y is inversely proportional to x plus 1 whole square. So it means y is inversely proportional to 1 over x plus 1 whole square. So from here, y equals to k over x plus 1 whole square. Right. Given that y is 2 when x is 3. So put y equals to 2 at x is equals to 3. Y is 2. Okay, x is 3 plus 1 whole square. So 2 equals to k over 4 square. And 4 square is 16. 2 times of 16 equals to the k value. Okay. So 2 times of 16 is equals to 32. So the k value is 32. So let me put the k value back. So we have y is equals to 32 over x plus 1 whole square. Right. Okay. Now find y when x is 9. This is a question. We need to find the value for y when the x is equals to 9. So just substitute x equals to 9 over here and solving for y. So y is equals to 32 over 9 plus 1 whole square. That is 32 over 10 square. That is 32 over 10 square is 100. So 32 over 100 is just 0.32 for decimals. So that is a value for y. Question number 22 in factorize. In a part, we have, let me take a common from the first two terms. So we have 5x minus 3y is left. Okay, and we can take negative 2c common from the next two terms. Minus 2c is common. 2 times 5 is 10x, and 2 times 3 is 6, 3y. So the factors are 5x minus 3y and a minus 2c. Right. Now for B part, we have a quadratic equation. We need to factorize it. Let me break the midterm. So 15 times 4. First we need to find 15 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 would be 60. Okay. So we need to find the two factors whose product is 60 and the difference is negative of 7. So if I can do 5 times of 12, that is 60. And 5 minus 12 is negative 7. Yes, so we can break the midterm. So we have 15x cubed, and this negative 7x is going to break with plus 5x, minus 12x, and minus 4. So here we can take 5x common. 5 times 3 is 15x plus 1. And we can take negative 4 common. 4 times 3 is 12x plus 1. So the factors are 5x minus 4 and 3x plus 1. Okay. Question number 23, y is equals to this. Rearrange the formula to make x a subject. Okay, so that's pretty easy. So we just need to start with the cross multiplication. So these are going to multiply. So 2xy minus y equals to 3x plus 2, right? And then shifting all the terms to the left. So 2xy minus y minus 3x minus 2 equals to 0, right? Now we need to take x common from combining the like terms first. So 2xy and minus 3x minus y and minus 2 equals to 0. So let me take x common. So 2y minus 3, and shifting the two terms y plus 2 to the right side. Now x is equals to y plus 2 over 2y minus 3. That is y plus 2 over 2y minus 3. Question number 24, we have given the matrix M and N, and given that M product N equals to N product M, find the value of K. So we need to find the product of Mn and Nm and put them equal and solve for K. So let's do it. So first let me find the product for these two. So we have 1, 4, 0, 3 M, and the N is K1, 0, 4. This is equals to the product of N K104 into M, that is 1403. So let's do it. Rows are going to multiply with the columns, right? 1 times K, 0 times 1. So we have just K. 1 times 0, 0 times 4, 0. 4 times K and 3 times 1. So 4K plus 3. 4 times 0, 3 times 4, 12. This is equals to rows with the columns. 4 times K times 1, 0 times 4. Rows with the columns. So K times 0, 0 times 3. 1 times 1, 4 times 4. 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 4 is 16. So 1 plus 16 is 17. And 1 times 0 and 4 times 3, that is 12. So we have K0, 12, K0, 12. We need to compare these this term. 4K plus 3 equals to 17. 4K equals to 17, subtract 3. So 17 take away 3 is equals to 14. 4K equals to 14. And K equals to 14 divides 4. To convert it into simplest form, we have to 2 times 7 is 14, 2 times 2 is 4. So 7 out of 2 is the value for K. Question number 25. In triangle ACD, so we have a triangle ACD. B is the midpoint of AC. So this B is the midpoint of AC, right? So if B is a midpoint of AC, then it means AB and the side BC both are equal. So if AB is 6A plus 3B, so BC is also 6A plus 3B. 6A plus 3B, right? And E is the midpoint of AD. So E is also a midpoint of AD. So it means these two sides are also same, right? So we have given AB, that is 6A plus 3B, and DC we have given D to C 5A plus 2B. Now for A part, express as simply as possible in terms of A and or B. Number 1, AC. So A to C is basically a sum of AB and BC, right? AB plus BC. So that is 6A plus 3B plus 6A plus 3B. So 6 plus 6 is 12A. 3 plus 3 is 6B. So 12A plus 6B. Now for second part, AD. Where is AD? So we need to find A to D. So for A to D, we need to follow a path of AC and CD, right? So let's do it. AD is AC plus CD. So we know AC is this, that is 12A plus 6B. And we know DC is this. Now for CD is with the opposite, negative sign. So minus 5A and minus 2B, right? So simplifying the A. So we have 12 minus 5, that is 7A. And simplifying the B, 6 minus 2, that is equals to 4, positive 4B. That is AD, 7A plus 4B. So if A to D is 7A plus 4B, so this I can draw this A to D. We just got that is 7A plus 4B. So this side is half of AD, half of AD, and this side is also half of AD by 2, because it is a midpoint that we have given. Now for part B, show that EB is parallel to DC. So EB is parallel to DC, E to B, this direction. So keep in mind, whenever two lines are parallel, we need to show that EB is some constant times of DC when the two lines are parallel, right? So the one line is some constant times of the second line, right? So DCs we have given in the question, that is 5A plus 2B. So we need to find EB. What is EB? So EB follows the path of E to B, E to A, and A to B, right? Okay, let me find EB. EB follows a path of EA plus AB. So EA. A to E is half of AD, right? So EA with a negative sign, right? So 7A plus 4B, half of 7 and half of 4. So half of 7 is 3.5. So here we can say this is 3.5A with a negative sign, yes, and negative 2B, right? And then AB, A to B, we know that this is 6A plus 3B plus 6A plus 3B, right? So EB is equals to 6 subtract 3.5, so that is 2.5A, and 3 minus 2 is just 1B. Okay, so we have proved that this EB is equals to this, and we know DC is 5A plus 2B, right? So how can we show? How can we make EB is equals to some constant times of DC? So EB is 2.5A plus B, that is equals to some constant times of DC, that is 5A plus 2B. So how can we make it equals to 5A plus 2B? So it means the K value is 2, right? So it means EB, no, DC is 2 times of EB, right? So it means when we multiply EB by 2, we will get DC. Sorry, you can't see. Yeah, over here. So I'm saying that if we are, it is basically DC is 5A plus 2B. If you multiply it by EB by 2, you will get DC. So EB is 2 times of, DC is 2 times of EB. So it means the two lines are parallel. So that is the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Take care and please subscribe to my channel. See you next time.